I wonder how Chia's doing. Too much stuff happened yesterday. I hope she's back to her usual self.
Oh, morning. Oh, yep. I was out cold until this morning. Thanks for everything yesterday. It's kinda embarrassing, you know? You two were right there to see my hidden feelings and all.
Don't sweat it.
The same thing happened to Yosuke, right? So, what was it like?
Huh? How should I put this? Oh, I nearly forgot. None of that happened when yours awakened, huh? Could that be because you've got nothing to hide?
Oh, so nothing happened for you? Well, I gotta agree that you seem like a pretty open guy. There's a funny air about you. I don't know, I guess that's what draws people to you, or something like that. Well, hey, what are you talking about?
Don't do it! You'll get arrested again.
Anyways, what's most important right now is to rescue Yukiko. I'm dead set on coming. Remember, you promised.
Oh, crap. I still haven't gone to the bathroom.
Hey, thanks for saving me. Yosuke's cool and all, but there really is something different about you. I feel like you won't let me down. Oh, right. You'll need this from now on, huh? We have to be careful of the fog that sets in after the rain, right? Let's save her before that happens.
Alright, I hope you like the sound of my voice, because you're going to be hearing a lot of it in this part. For once, we're actually getting into some serious gameplay here. But first, we've got school to deal with. So, we're learning English. I should be able to do this, right? Well, actually, no, because I have no idea what the fuck definite and indefinite articles are. He kind of says that if you're a native English speaker, you kind of just know the difference between these two instinctively, but, I never actually learned about the terms and what they mean, so I actually fucked this question up. I'm a great English speaker, aren't I? Well, I don't know, I didn't learn about that in middle school. Then again, I guess I wasn't very attentive in middle school. The is a definite article, a is a indefinite article. It would be nice to remember that for the future. Okay, now that I'm done failing English, let's explore school. So, the game basically says it right here. You don't have to rescue Yukiko right away, but you do have to rescue her before the fog shows up. If the fog shows up and you don't rescue whoever's trapped in the TV world, they will die and you will get a game over. Alright, but before that, we can mess around in the school a bit. Now, in the overworld, you can either just run through everything and explore it to your heart's content, or you can press square and you can get what basically amounts to fast travel. Anywho, she's just talking about the murders or some bullshit, I don't care. There's actually somebody I want to meet before I do anything. So let's just mess around in the school a bit. I'm looking for a way upstairs. Here we go. Alright, where's the dude I'm looking for? Not you. There he is! Check out the fro on this guy. It's the funky student. This guy is awesome. Deductive reasoning. Whoa, son. Anywho, he's got a riddle for us. Oh, well, he's doing us a favor. Nice guy. I accept your challenge, funky student. Funky student is the riddle master. Okay, lay it on me, man. Okay, we gotta drop the items in the proper category. Okay, red's group A, gray's group B. White's putting it down for group A, orange has a group B tattoo. Green's A for Shizzy, pink is group B times infinity. Oh, fuck. So yeah, at this point I had completely forgotten what the whole riddle was, but I think I got this right, because after I answer it, as soon as I just go eeny, meeny, miny, mo here, as soon as I answer it, we go on to a second part, so I guess I got it right, but here I fuck it up and I don't know for sure. Okay, come on, man, I don't have access to Google here, this isn't a riddle. It looks like the riddle played me. Had I written that all down, I probably would have done better, but oh well. Let's just move on. Okay, so we could mess around in the school a bit, but there's really no reason to at this point. Tomorrow there'll actually be good reason to fuck around in the school for a bit, because there'll be things to do tomorrow, but for now, we're gonna head to the shopping district, because there's some things I want to pick up. Junez is where we want to go, but the central shopping district is where we can buy all the stuff we want. Junez does not have a metalworking store, so we can't buy weapons and armor there. Over there you see the door to the Velvet Room, but we don't have any other personas yet, so there's no point in going there. Okay, we've now got Chie, so we could buy some armor and accessories for her, but as you can see, her weapon is way too fucking expensive right now, so we're gonna sell some of our useless crap. The peach seeds are pretty much worthless, so I just sell them, even though they're not worth that much. I guess something's better than nothing. Could sell the medicines, but those are actually useful, so no. Now, the accessories at this point aren't that great. The headband, I think, increases... I forget what it increases, but it's not that useful. At this point, all you can do is buy accessories that increase your stats by 1. Not that good. But I want chainmail. The main character's survivability is key. If the main character dies in battle, that's it. Game over. So you definitely want to put all your money into his defense first. Because you really need that survivability if you don't want to get one-shotted. Though, it's impossible to get one-shotted with a singular attack, since your friends will always take mortal blows for you. Which is something that's useful to remember. We'll get more into friends taking a mortal blow for you when it becomes relevant. Okay, here I just mess around in Junez for a bit, because I don't know where I'm supposed to go. And first I think I head down here, because I guess the food court's that way, but no, apparently you take an elevator to get to the food court. Which is weird, because it's like, I don't know, it looks like it's outside, so maybe it's on a balcony? I don't get it. I guess it's on a balcony, I mean there's a railing there. Okay, now, before going into the TV world, you can check the weather report to make sure that any rain and fog isn't coming up on you. You can confirm the situation, which is where your characters just basically discuss what they're doing and it's really not important. You can go back to town and you can just go back home and end the day, but we're going into the TV. Woo! And we are in the TV. Now, in the corner, there's a save point, and over on the right there is another door to the Velvet Room. Now, whenever you want to go to the castle and you're done saving your game or going to the Velvet Room, you can talk to Teddy and he'll take you there. We're going to want to save our game. It's always important to save before you go into a dungeon or go into anything big, really, like a boss fight. Because it really sucks to die and have to do this stuff all over again. Persona 4 does not use continues, so if you die, you have to go back to the last time you saved. So, let's search for Yukiko. Though, we already know where she is, so I guess we're not really searching, just going to where we know she is. Now, when you try to enter the castle this time around, Teddy gives you something useful, a Goho M. What that does is it teleports you back to the entrance, as Teddy explains right there. Very useful item. Otherwise, you actually have to backtrack down all the floors, which is not fun. I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, so this is just Teddy giving you the tip that the paths always change from day to day in dungeons. So you're not always going to be able to just take the same path that you took the last time. It will change up on you. And if you press start, you can get a full view map. Useless since we haven't explored any of the area yet. Now let's get into our first actual, not really random battle, but enemy encounter of the game. Now, I kind of fucked up there and swung too early, so he got the first strike on me. But this guy isn't too tough, so it didn't matter that much. Anyways, this weird flying fish thing is weak to wind attacks, so Rosuke is your main man here. Now, here's something weird after the end of every battle, almost every battle.
The seeds of possibility you attain will appear before you as cards. At times, they may be hard to grasp, but you must master your fear and reach out to them.
Anyway, this is shuffle time. Basically, at the end of almost every battle, you'll get this shuffle time, and this is an opportunity to get new personas. Now, in Persona 3, you could get other things like money, which actually was the only way you could get money from battles, health, and bonus experience. And this really fucked me up. They had a tutorial in the middle of the shuffle time, so it threw off my timing totally. I was trying to get Apsaros, which was the blue persona. Well, the other persona, not this one with the fire spoon, but oh well. This one's not bad either. Okay, heading into this door, we've got another hallway. Get used to seeing a lot of identical hallways. Doors will either lead into rooms like this that will occasionally have treasure chests, but mostly just have shadows. And for this game, I'm going to be cutting out random battles that are repeats of enemies we've already seen. Now, this persona is actually really important. This persona is Slime, and Slime can learn an ability that we really want. Anyway, Izanagi leveled up. Next level, he'll get Tarukaja, which is useful. But Slime has an ability we really want. Slime can learn the skill Red Wall, which raises your fire resistance. It's not apparent why we want that right now, but it'll become apparent later. Also, Slime resists physical, which can be handy for an upcoming fight later on. It doesn't appear in this part, but it will be in the next one. Anyway, Slime isn't great, but I'm going to want to make sure to raise him up anyway, because I really need the abilities that he has. Luckily, Red Wall is obtained at level 4, so I don't have to raise him up too much. He gets it over the course of me exploring the dungeon. Here I try to sneak up on the guy and it just doesn't work out. And this is actually something important to note. You don't actually have to sneak up on enemies to get the first strike on them, you just have to hit them in the back. Which is pretty good. Like, see, right here, just hit him in the back, got the first strike. Anyways, these enemies I think are the same as the enemies from the first fight. I was tempted to switch over to Izanagi just to hit the weakness, but since I need the experience, I said no. I just decided to not bother with it. I suppose this would be a repeat battle, but there's really no reason to cut this out. Anyways, I forgot to set Chie's tactics to direct command, so she just went up and kicked the enemies. Chie fights with kicks, and she's actually pretty good. Really fast, really strong. Anyway, direct commands.
Okay, I'll do as you say.
Yeah, Slime doesn't have great attacking abilities, but he's got pretty good support abilities. I feel like I forgot something. Oh well. Okay. So let's just pick up this treasure chest over here. And we got a soul drop. Soul drops are a lot more useful than the peach seed, really, just because SP is really more useful to have restorative items for. Plus, restorative items are a bit more expensive to buy for SP, so I just find having those around and restoring my SP after using Dia is a bit more useful. And in that battle, I got a new persona in Angel. Has wind magic, I think. I don't really use it. Ooh, Snuff Soul. Not bad. Okay, heading up to the second floor. We've got tips from Teddy. And he tells you here that same shadows can have different sizes. Bigger shadows are stronger, so be careful with those. And we don't need another explanation. Okay, heading on through this door is another cutscene, but I didn't know this, so I just healed up real quick, just in case. Have to remember, this is a blind run. So use a few soul drops here. I don't know why I use the medicines. I thought I used soul drops. Anyways, we got cutscene coming up, so I'll just shut up for a second.
Yukiko?
Yukiko-san! Are you alright?
Yukiko, what's wrong? Oh my, special guests. I wonder how they'll play into all this. Things are really heating up. Okie dokie, I'm going back to hunt for my Prince Charming. Oh, where could he be? This place is huge. It's so exciting, but it makes it so hard to find him. Oh, maybe he's playing hide and seek in the fog. Ready or not, here I come. Let's go further in then, shall we?
What the hell is this?
You're not Yukiko. Who are you? What are you talking about? I'm Yukiko, and Yukiko is me. No! Don't tell me! Are you... Where's the real Yukiko?
What's with these voices?
The shadows are getting agitated.
Well, I'm off again. You better be waiting with bells on, my dear prince. Hey, wait! That clearly wasn't the real Yukiko. It had to be...
I think it was. It must have been the other part of herself.
So it's just like what happened to us.
But I don't think she was excited for nothing. The real Yukiko wants to show us something. I can feel it. It's hard to explain. It seems like she has a strong connection to this castle. This is a lot more dangerous than I thought.
Yukiko!
Hey! Not again. Damn it, we told her not to run off on her own.
As it turns out, Chie didn't run off, she's just right with us. Whatever. Anyways, with that out of the way, we can just head on to the next floor. Okay, so, as you probably figured, right now we're just chasing Yukiko through this castle. every so often you hear voices. Forever and ever. Nah. Sensational! Oh, Teddy. You try so hard. He is really proud of himself with that, and I admire him for that. Rock on, Teddy. But anyway. Anywho, occasionally Teddy will give you progress reports, and if you're getting close to Yukiko, he'll let you know. Okay, let's take out this guy. Let's see what we got in this battle. Okay, this guy's not too tough. This guy likes to use a lot of fire magic, and as you can imagine, he's weak to ice, so Chie is the one with ice magic, so she's your way to go here. Except, oh crap, she doesn't have an ice spell yet. She gets ice magic, trust me. That thing's not very tough anyway, so whatever, skewer works. And Brosuke gets a level up, yes! Now he has Tsukukija. So he's got a magic attack, a healing spell, a physical attack, and a buff. So pretty much Brosuke can do anything at this point. That's pretty much Brosuke's gimmick. He can do pretty much anything you need him to. Heal, attack, buff. He's got pretty much something for every category. Well, he only has something that's a situationally useful buff. It's still a buff nonetheless. Tsukukija can be very useful if you feel like playing around with luck. It increases your evasion and accuracy, which can be situational, but when it is useful, it's really useful. Anyways, these guys really gave me trouble.
No way, it didn't work.
Because right here, they use Tarukija. Buffing up their attack, now they can hit really damn hard. And I do have their weakness, but unfortunately, we're about to see what happens with it. Now, I saw that wind magic was what they resisted, so I was thinking, maybe lightning magic will work. But it misses. And that is their weakness. Zeo is what you want to use on these guys. But unfortunately, since it missed, I didn't think to try it again. Now they're teaming up on Brosuke and just destroying him. Luckily, these guys aren't really resistant to physical attacks or anything, so they do a pretty decent amount of damage. I'm just messing around here thinking of what I should do. I probably should have just hit that one bird and take it out, but oh well. I could have handled this fight a lot better, but I just wasn't thinking smart at the time. Now, a critical hit actually functions the same as a weakness. Or, like, if you hit the enemy's weakness, it will give you an extra turn, which can be useful. There we go. And this may just be me thinking crazy, but I think that physical special attacks, like physical attacks that take your HP to use, actually have a higher critical hit ratio. I don't know if that's true or not, but it kind of feels that way. Probably just me being crazy. I was going to use the Snuff Soul right there, but then I realized, oh right, I have Soul Drops. Anywho, Brosuke's got the healing here, so he's pretty useful. Alright, heading on our way. I'd recommend fighting every enemy you encounter here, especially on Expert mode. You're going to need all the levels you can get. Typically I try to avoid grinding or anything like that, but I really do need the levels here because, well, it's a hard game. Anyway. Let's see where this door leads us. Don't hit it, just open. Hey look, stairway. But, like I said, I want as many levels as I can get without, like, just blatantly grinding for them. So I'm going to explore every inch of the floors, or at least explore as much as I can until I'm contented with it. Ooh, here's a different shadow type, the crawling shadows. They're not really too different, it's just they crawl around on the ground. They usually contain their own unique enemy types. Actually, I guess that is the major difference. They contain their own unique enemy types. Like these guys. Okay, these guys are weak to fire, but I mess around a bit before I realized that. So I guess with them using ice magic, it was pretty obvious. I don't know why I bothered doing that. It seemed like a good idea at the time to lower their attack. Oh, now that was bullshit. I'm just thinking, what should I do with Broske here and just have him go attack? I could have healed. Oh, God, that was stupid. There is actually something very important to realize about attacks that hit your entire party. If an attack hits your entire party, a party member will not take a mortal blow for you with it. Because they're all getting hit. How could they take a mortal blow for you if they were getting hit with it anyway? I was thinking there that if he resisted wind, he'd be weak to lightning, but that logic actually failed me. He resists both lightning and wind. I don't know why I didn't think fire. I mean, it's obvious he uses ice. Yeah, at this point, at this stage of the game, weaknesses are as obvious as you'd think they are. Now, I actually lucked out here, and he ran out of SP, so he was not able to KO Broske here. Now, here comes an important mechanic. If there is another enemy close by to an encounter that you got into, it will jump in after the battle. So you gotta watch out for that. Luckily, since I now know these guys' weakness, they go down in a hurry. Usually I can one-shot them with a fire attack, but if not, well, I got the all-out attack to finish them off. There we go. Get a nice amount of experience for that. Jiraiya levels up. Okay. May as well go claim my rewards. I think there was a chest over there. Just switching back over to slime for the next time I get into a battle. Yeah, definitely need some healing after that. Do not travel with low health in this game. Bad things will happen. Try to stay as high as try to keep your health as high as you possibly can. God, my stuttering. Okay, now that I've pretty much explored this place to my heart's content, we can move on. Or not. I'm sorry. You've probably realized this by now, but this is post-commentary. It's hard to remember what I did exactly. I know what you're saying. I could have checked this through beforehand, but that would make sense. Anyways, I got a pixie after that fight. Let's see what this chest's got. Ooh, soul drop. Always handy. Just keeping myself topped off here. Soul drops are a fairly common chest item, so I can afford to use a couple of them. Okay. But here we hit a dead end, so now it's time to turn around and leave. And by leave, I mean go to the next floor. I don't know if enemies respawn or not, but it seems that they don't, so I can just head on to the next floor and not have to worry about any confrontation. Yeah, this is something that's different about Persona 4 from Persona 3. You can actually head back down floors, so I guess that's how you get enemies to respawn. Anywho, this is the voice of the real Yukiko, talking about the inn. Teddy can't seem to figure that out, but it's pretty obvious. I don't even think that's really a spoiler. I mean, this is a mirror of the true self, isn't it? Same thing happened with Saki, and enemy got the advantage there. Oh, freaking well. Okay, let's open this bastard up. Though, I guess I shouldn't make little of the enemy getting the advantage. It can be very nasty. If the enemy gets the first strike on you, you could potentially be very screwed. Just imagine this, an enemy hits one of your characters with their weakness, and then just starts annihilating the rest of your party with its extra turn. Or takes out the one character that would have been very useful to you. That's kind of the annoying thing about the Persona games at times. Your characters that are weak to certain things also happen to be pretty useful against other the things that are weak to. It can be annoying. Now here I left in this shuffle time because I got a new persona, but I have run out of room. So when you do this, you can either not take that persona or just discard one that you don't think is very useful. The Pixie is pretty much the worst persona in the game, so there's really no reason to hang on to it. But another good thing is Dry I gotta level up. That's pretty much a big thing that's different between the protagonist and his friends. The protagonist is the only one who's got levels separate from his persona. Everyone else just levels up. As their persona levels up, that's their level ups. Now I kept this level up in because Slime reached level 4. Now he's got Red Wall. I can pretty much ignore him. If I got him to, I don't know what level it is, but if I got all his skills, he would get Resist Physical, which on top of his already innate physical resistance, would pretty much mean that physical attacks do nothing to you at this point in the game if you have Slime equipped. Stare away, but I don't want to take it yet. Let's get the drop on this guy. Ah, couldn't do it. Oh well. Anyway, I'm done here, so let's head on to the next floor. Now, when we go to the 5th floor, things get significantly more red. That sounds more like Shadow Yukiko. Now, this floor actually has a gimmick. And it's not really that different between visits to the castle. It's usually pretty much the same, just due to the fact that it's a floor with a gimmick. Anywho, Shadow Yukiko started to get the idea that we're her princes. Princes has always been a weird plural. I just try so hard to not accidentally say princess. Anyways, there's a locked door there. And oh look, we get teleported. Yeah, so basically, every door has a warp in front of it. And what you want to do whenever you get warped is turn around and go back the way. Go back. Go the opposite direction you're facing. There we go, that's a better way of saying it. I got really messed up in that last fight. And stupidly, I don't think they heal right now. The door seems to be locked. But here I realized, oh shit, I'm almost dead, and start healing. There we go. Okay, heading back this way. Except not, because that's the way we've already been. Let's take a warp. Okay, now we head back. Oop, one more fight. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ah, these guys, the dice enemies.
One enemy! Now's your chance!
These guys are almost always weak to electric magic. I don't know why. If you see a dice enemy, chances are it's weak to an electric attack. Don't know why they've got a universal weakness. I'm sure they change it up occasionally, but it's just usually they're weak to electric. Okay, useless shuffle time, since none of this stuff I really want. I could get a penalty card, but no. I do not want Pixie, it is terrible. Doesn't even have any worthwhile skills. Okay, enough of that. Okay, now Teddy senses someone behind this door, and it's probably Shadow Yukiko. But we do not want to go through that door yet, because there is something there that would quite thoroughly wreck us as we are. We're going to want to leave for a little bit and come back later. Now, the only way to fully refill your health and your SP is to leave the TV world and rest up. That's kind of an annoying thing in this game, is that there's really no way to fully restore yourself outside of using items. You have to leave if you want to get your stats put up back to full. And since we don't have any other characters, it's not like we can switch out and bring other people in to make up for characters who are out of SP. So we're just going to have to come back tomorrow. But we made good progress today. Made it to floor 5. And whenever you go back to a dungeon, you can just go back to the last floor you left off on if you teleported out. Oh, what, you don't want the half-eaten ramen? That stuff could be good. Oh, Nanako. Let's go to bed. Nah. Yeah, whenever you go into the TV world, your main character is too exhausted to do anything. Yeah, the game basically gives you a tutorial here. You can either work in the evening, or you can do stuff like study. You could watch TV, but no thanks. Now, unfortunately, since we visit the TV world, our protagonist here is too tired to actually study. So all we can do is sleep, really. That's what kind of sucks about going to the TV world. It pretty much robs you of being able to do anything. For some reason, you dream that Yosuke is chasing you. The fuck? Okay.
Hello. I realize this is sudden, but I'm Margaret. We met at the Velvet Room the other day. There is one important point I forgot to warn you about, so I thought it best to contact you immediately. Going to save your friends is a selfless and noble deed. By all means, we encourage and support you in regards to this matter. But to proceed too hastily in that quest will mean facing one battle after the next. Though you may be pressed for time, devoting yourself to battles will not quench your heart's yearnings. The bonds created through social links are another important means of strengthening the powers of your persona. Do not hasten heedlessly through your days, and remember the importance of moving at a sustainable pace. Please remember that. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
Okay, with all that out of the way, we are dumped back into the school. Anyways, we heard a couple of important things. First off, Margaret called us and told us that we can't just rush through all the dungeons in this game. We really have to make use of fusing our personas and developing our social links to get the most out of that. Now, an important thing we learned is that we can sign up for clubs in school. Now, I may be doing something here that looks a little counterintuitive, but roll with me on this. I know it seems like we should sign up for a club right now, but really the game lets you do as much as you want, and it really only advances time whenever you do significant events. Apparently the protagonist can just zip all around Inaba in a matter of no time at all and get back to school before it, like, closes up. It's kind of weird, really. It's like, none of the sports clubs will ever end their practices in an amount of time before you could, like, do anything significant outside of school. I don't know what I'm going with here. Basically, you can do whatever the hell you want, as long as you don't do anything that advances time. Time will stay still. Anywho, here we're learning about fusion. There are two types of fusion, at least two that we have access to right now. Normal spreads and triangle spreads. Normal spreads, you just use two personas and voila, you get a new persona that's more powerful. Triple spreads, you use three and get even stronger personas. And this is something that is new to Persona 4, the Fusion Forecast. Basically, every day there will be a different Fusion Forecast, and based on what the Fusion Forecast is, you will get different abilities for your personas. Use a persona of the Magician Arcana in a fusion and you will get Zio. Unfortunately, I don't have any of those, so I can't get a free Zio for my persona. I can fuse a Magician Arcana, but I can't fuse with one. Oh well. Anywho, I'm fusing this one over here, Orobas, because It's pretty good, it resists fire, and it can inherit Red Wall from Slime. That's basically what I wanted Slime for, just so I could fuse it, and whatever I got would inherit Red Wall. Slime is good for Red Wall, but since it's weak to fire itself, you'd have to waste a turn casting it on yourself, and then casting it on Chie, who is really the primary target for Red Wall. Anywho, we get our cool little fusion thing here, and Orobas is ours. So we've got a guy who resists fire, and with Red Wall, so we've got something that makes a bit more sense than Slime. Alright. Now, Slime could have been useful because it learns an ability that lets it resist physical attacks even further, but I just didn't really feel like raising it up that much. I suppose I could have bought another one. You can buy demons out of the personas out of the compendium. Sorry, I've been playing too many other Mega 10 games, I'm so used to demons. This is Persona here, they're not demons, they're Persona. Okay, with that out of the way, let's head back to the school. I seriously wonder how long it takes for our character here to get between places. And nothing changes in the school, it's basically the same as you left it. Weird. Okay. We're looking for, I think, the faculty office? Yes, here we go. Maybe you can inquire about joining a club. I'm sure we'll get a helpful teacher to tell us what we need to do. Oh, great. Oh, fuck you, buddy. Your tongue is as sharp as your overbite. It cuts me so. Anyways, we can either join the soccer club or the basketball club. I don't know why they're called clubs instead of teams, but whatever. Anyways, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday are club days. For sports, anyway. So remember that. We can't join any cultural clubs today, because they aren't accepting members until the 25th. And, he won't let us go into multiple clubs at this time. Or, no, he won't let you go into multiple clubs for the same type of club. You can't go into 2 sports clubs, and you can't go into 2 cultural clubs. Which isn't as bad as it sounds, because no matter what club you pick, you always get the same social link arcana. I'm sorry, I was fucking that up there. And that emergency exit is actually what we want to take, but I didn't realize that at the time, so we're going to explore the school a little bit. So, yeah, all of the clubs basically get you the same arcanas, it's just the characters that they focus on are different. Anywho, we can ask around, or, well, talk about the murders and stuff. Nobody says anything useful. I was just looking around for anything that would lead me to a sports club. This is the practice building, by the way. I don't know, I thought this was a good place to check. I mean, practice building? I'm sorry, I don't understand Japanese school systems, okay? Ooh, we could join a sewing club. Why can't I join the sewing club? Should I join the drama club? Give your input right now. Well, not right now, in the comments. Start asking about clubs, people. Let's see which ones we can join. Seems like drama club is a possible option, so once those kind of clubs open up to us, we'll see. Sociology. Well, there's a guy with a tracksuit over there. Why can't I find the sports? Where's the field? Where's the gym? Oh look, I'm back in the classroom building. Great. It's really stupid that you can't fast travel to the fucking field. Or the gym. Where am I going? Oh well. And nobody wants to give me directions. I think this is where I just tried the emergency exit in desperation, and I was like, fuck, are you serious? Oh hey, Igor. This time with no voice clip, so I'm not talking over him. Well, I could join the basketball club, or I could join the soccer club. You could also take a tour, but there's really no point. Anyways, I decided to go with soccer because I had already seen some of the basketball club links, so I wanted to go with something fresh. Who's ready to break a youthful sweat with soccer? So this game is all Japanese and stuff, but it's still called soccer. Weird. Anyways, these things aren't voiced, so I really don't care if I talk over them. These guys are awfully vindictive. Let's be polite anyway. Oh. So anyways, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Those are pretty much the days we don't want to go into the TV world, because we can develop the social link on those days. I know it seems kind of cruel to Yukiko, but oh well. It's conductive to my playstyle.
I'm Daisuke Nagase.
Anyways, this is Daisuke, the other soccer player, the only one who isn't a complete dick to you.
You waiting for a special
God,
invitation?
stop talking. There's no voice acting in these scenes. Anyways, this guy over here is, come on, is Ko. Or however you say it. We'll just...
Koichijo.
There we go, Ko. Yeah, Koichijo. He's on the basketball team. If you decide to join the basketball club, the social link would more focus around him. Ha. These guys know what's what. It's not funny, man. Oh, I've got mad skills. Well, I haven't played too much soccer in my lifetime, but let's say the protagonist has. Oh yeah. There isn't even a mini-game to go with it, so it'll be pie. And with that out of the way... Shazam! Social link! The sports club social link is that of the Strength Arcana. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. And I couldn't read that fast enough. Oh well. So much for that gimmick, I guess. Fellow athletes social link. So now we get an experience bonus for Persona of the Strength Arcana. Alright. Well, they...
Alright, let's
Yeah,
go.
shut up. Ko and Daisuke seem nice enough. I have a feeling we're going to be good friends. Now let's go home. Yeah, be quiet, Nanako. I need to save my game. I'm just going to stare at this calendar. And yeah, when we come back, more Yukiko's Castle and maybe more of the Strength Social Link. So until next time, see ya.